Hey everyone, it is Saturday, September 17th, and the time is 3:56 p.m. and I am here at Dundas West Station. And in rolls a westbound Line 2 train. And for this one, I'm going to be heading on up to street level. And I'll start by walking south down Dundas Street West. Where Dundas turns into Roncesvalles, we'll go for a walk through the Roncesvalles Polish Festival. And I'm just making my way from the Toronto Ukrainian Festival. So it's a day of back-to-back festivals. I think that one would have been the busier of the two. I think these are all supplies for the McDonald's upstairs. And I don't think there's any streetcars running through here this weekend. And this is Dundas Street West, which is a bit of an oddball street. And this is a north-south portion of Dundas Street West, but for the most part it's an east-west street that is parallel to but south of Bloor Street. And it bends north of Bloor Street up through the Junction neighborhood, and then towards the west end of Etobicoke it dips south. And once again runs east-west south of Bloor.
Going straight down to
And the Toronto Ukrainian Festival was off to the west there between Jane and Runnymede. And that festival started yesterday and it runs through Sunday. This one, I believe, is just Saturday and Sunday. So today and tomorrow. There's some classic Toronto driving for you. And she was acting as if that wasn't her fault. I was keeping my eye on the driver as I walked past. Yes, act frustrated because you entered an intersection that you knew you couldn't clear when you entered it. You can see Dundas veers to the left and going straight becomes Roncesvalles Avenue. And this festival has had its share of controversy already this year. It is called the Roncesvalles Polish Festival. But in June, the BIA announced that it would just be the Roncesvalles Festival.
I have not. That's
And that garnered a fair bit of backlash. And they eventually caved and renamed it. Oh, there's something neat. There is a timber construction building going up at the CN Tower, lurking behind it. So in the 1800s, the area that Roncesvalles sits on today was all part of Sunnyside Farm. And in 1873, the property owner donated the land to the city. That is how Toronto acquired a lot of its land back then, through generous estate owners. They weren't all bad people, and there's a similar story behind High Park. And after the mid-1950s, there were large waves of Polish immigrants to the area.
Yeah.
It was mostly a middle-class neighborhood back then, but it was one of the more affordable ones in the city. And I was wrong, there are streetcars coming out of Dundas West Station. This one is going to go east along Dundas and pass through Chinatown and downtown. And then at Broadview, it's going to head north up to Broadview Station. So Dundas Street to the left. And this is Roncesvalles straight ahead. CBD for pets.
Well, that's the whole point. Did you have a little look?
So the Ukrainian festival was so busy, I had to mount my camera high up just to be able to see. Hopefully that's not the case here. And Roncesvalles runs down to Queen Street and to Queensway, where there's some overlap with the Parkdale neighborhood. And there should be 4 stages throughout the festival here, with various acts lined up through each day, and I think there's a full schedule on their website. And according to their website, the festival features 150 different local shops and boutiques, 40 restaurants, cafes, and bars, and that sort of thing. Over 90 street vendors, 6 beer gardens, 20 buskers, and 2 family zones with amusement rides. And as you can see, the 504 King is not running along Roncesvalles. All right, I'm going to put my camera into tilt lock mode here. Vintage maps ahead, that might be cool.
Oh, how much is this? We're priceless. It's here.
Johnny Rocco's Pizza Wagon. I think that's a local artist there. Drink from a fruit, with pricing suspiciously absent. Hangouts, Filipino restaurant food and catering. Get some free water over here. So I think this is one of the 4 stages.
And then I like you to change the order so that detective knows where he's going to search for your box, okay? So let's find a spot for this one anywhere you'd like to put it. And then if you'd like, let's change the order of any of the boxes so the detective knows where he really has to work for it. All we need is enough space for him to walk in between the boxes.
I have not heard that theme song in a while. Hopefully it doesn't pick up a copyright match. Here's one of the beer gardens. Big Country Raw. That's the dog food that Charlie eats. I didn't know that was a cover song going on over there. And we are at Howard Park Avenue. So if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the 15th iteration of this festival. And the 506 Carlton streetcar terminates at the Hyde Park Loop, just off in that direction. Cyclists, skateboarders must dismount. That makes sense.
Hate it. So there's like another big patio up here.
Grilled oyster for $15 for 4 pieces. There's the local and the Review Cinema. Oops.
Yeah, I don't know if you don't. I don't think you've ever been to 3 people.
Taste of Tibet, cash or debit. Beef momo, 3 for $5. Momo is pretty much a Tibetan dumpling or mandu. And we have a slide. Not just any slide, it's the fun slide. And one of these festivals I went to, all the rides were free. But this is one where you have to buy tickets. 40 tickets, $65. 20 tickets for $35. There's a bouncy castle. So this one here is 3 tickets. There's another fries every time. I saw one of those at the Ukrainian festival. This area is definitely known for its Polish and Eastern European food. It's got to be a good day to have one of these restaurants with the sidewalk patio. Seems like a missed opportunity for the grill company not to be selling food. But I guess they don't want to take away from the local vendors. Churros, cocoa rice, Thai cuisine. I think that is where I ran into Lizzo C last night on my live stream. She was eating at a location near King and Bathurst. And ironically, I just ran into her at the Toronto Ukrainian Festival. $5 beers at that place. I'm that annoying person on the left side. Jumbo barbecue lamb skewers. There's something a bit more laid back about this festival than the Ukrainian festival where I just came from. And both of them are a lot more laid back than a number of the other street festivals I went to, like Do West Fest and Taste a Little Italy. I guess at the end of summer, people want something a bit more subdued. I don't think there's any major street festivals like this to come. Oh, Blood Brothers Brewing has a tent here, or at least their name is on a tent. That's an excellent spot located up on Geary Avenue. It's at a place called the Dizzy Gastro Sports Pub. And there's the beer garden. All right, things are starting to look a bit more crowded. I might have to resort to my other recording device. Potato pancake, $4.50 a piece. Polka Mania stage. That beer garden is packed on the right.
By myself, I look weird,
I'm volunteering so I get a shirt.
All right.
And then when we like up the like area, we go to find
De los muy lejitos por fin te vas.
We're going to take a little reprieve from the street and just walk along the sidewalk for a bit. I don't know, I said, or I speculated that the Ukrainian festival might be busier, but this one's just so much longer. It just covers way more area. There's Roncesvalles United Church on the right. There's someone with a GoPro. He had the medium on it. I think those were light stands they were pulling through. So I came here with the intent to record the Roncesvalles Polish Festival. Now it feels like my mission is changing to make it through to the other side, preferably sooner than later. I'm not sure exactly where to the south the festival starts. If it goes all the way down to Queen or not, but I guess we'll find out. This is my first time attending either of the festivals I've been to today. Looks like Polish food over there. We're eating sausages. I think on the right, this is Sir Casimir Church. And that helped drive some of the early waves of immigration to this area. It's a Polish church. The White Eagles Riding Club. This place selling Nashville hot chicken. As much as I like that, this is not the kind of day where I really want to be out eating it. Tokyo hot, Nashville hot. They're selling bubble tea. Barbecued chicken. Drinks $3, water $2, pastries $1. Tacos over there. Jenga on the right.
All right, I got 6 pieces over here. We got a long one, we got a medium one, and we've got a short one. And the magic looks just like this: long, medium, and short. I started doing this in Quebec.
I think we found one of the buskers.
Well, so this is kind of what helped me get through performing there. It doesn't take any words; it just speaks for itself. Here we go. Why is it getting longer? What the heck's going on?
I guess I committed myself to that one as he slowly let more and more slack off the rope to make it appear as if it was getting bigger. World Cup soccer. Spare yourself the trip to Qatar.
$10.
It's one of those quote-unquote spooky houses. Imagine living in one of these homes on this weekend. I think they're gonna block my path for walking that way. Oh, hello. Someone just spotted me. Bouncy castle. feels like the crowd is thinning out. Must be getting towards, or very, of course I'm getting towards the south end, but pretty close to it. Pork Xiaobing, $9.99.
He said he was, yeah.
Popcorn chicken, $10. Momo, authentic food of Tibet. Well, we are right around the corner from Parkdale in Little Tibet. There's a lot of great momo in that neighborhood. There appears to be one more stage. Maybe these are the next performers getting ready. We did it! We made it through the Roncesvalles Polish Festival. And straight ahead is Queen Street West as Roncesvalles transitions into being the Parkdale neighborhood. And I am going to look up my transit options out of here. I need a eastbound bus or streetcar. Let's see here on Queen Street. 8 minutes.
Wait for Grandpa.
And what if I were to take King here? 504 East. It says 7 minutes and 57 seconds. And I'm guessing it's going to be quicker for the transit to make it across King versus Queen. So on the left here is Queen Street West, and on the right is the Queensway. Pedestrian cycle bridge open across Queen to King. There's a look into the Parkdale neighborhood. All right, King West at Wilson Park Road. How far is that? And it's good to see this intersection has finally reopened. For the longest time, you couldn't really get through it. You weren't even supposed to walk this way as a pedestrian at one point. That's probably the bus I'll be taking. There's someone waiting at a temporary bus stop there. According to this, the next bus is in 6.5 minutes. All right, I'm gonna make my way over to the next bus stop, providing I don't get run over. But we will finish this one up with a view of the rail corridor and I guess the Mimico skyline off in the distance. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, walking south from Dundas West Station down through the Roncesvalles Polish Festival. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, and if you wish to support the channel, there are links to my Patreon and YouTube channel membership in the description, and I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there's now a super thanks button appearing below these videos if you wish to say thanks that way. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on the next one.